Here is something else I do not like about this tractor. That light right there. That is the exhaust filter cleaning light. So it is a shame that we could not have had Trump or someone similar to him as president before these exhaust regulations went into place. This tractor does not have DEF. It uses this exhaust filter cleaning system to keep the emissions to acceptable levels with EPA. So you never know when this light is going to come on, but when it does come on, you're not supposed to shut off the tractor. You've got to let it go through its process. And that process takes 15 to 20 minutes or thereabouts. So during that time, the tractor should not be idling. It should not be turned off. So my question has always been, you know, what happens when this thing happens on a Friday evening and you're the last pass in the field and you've got a hot dinner date or dancing partner lined up for the evening and that light comes on, but you've only got 5 minutes left in the field and you're ready to go. I guess you sit here and you babysit the tractor and let it run more than an idle until that light goes off. Cross my fingers, I've not had that happen yet. The light come on when I have a dance partner lined up for the evening. But eventually it's probably going to happen that way. I guess that's called progress. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. Okay, I am done here in the field, but as you can see, the light is still on here. But I am done. So, I guess I will just wait here in the tractor and keep the RPMs up. Well, I guess I better turn them up a little bit more. I'll keep the RPMs above 1500 and let it finish its cycle. I'll just sit here and twiddle my thumbs in the meantime. What a beautiful day it is. My goodness, this is the first great day we've had since February. I think the temperature is close to 70 degrees today. Let me check the handy dandy weather app here. It is Holy Thursday. Oh my, I think the weather app is a bit off here. It's telling me it's 59 degrees. I think it's warmer than that. Let me go to my website at home and come up with the real number. There we go. It is loading now. 65.8 degrees currently. It is 12. It's almost 10 minutes to 1. Just a beautiful day, but hey, we're not going to get used to it. Next week, looks like temperatures back in the 40s again. In fact, at one point this week on my weather app, I saw a chance of frozen mix for next week. I think Monday, thereabouts. So we're going to have one good day today. Tomorrow, rain, I believe. 70% chance of rain. Temperature still in the 50s to low 60s, I think. But what I am doing today is taking the John Deere tractor up to my local John Deere dealer. There's a problem that I'm just tired of looking at it, and I complained about this soon after I got the tractor. I believe there was a video on it, and it has to do with the service hour counting meter on the tractor. I am not able to reset it. So each time I get in the tractor and start it up, this is what comes up on the screen: service interval timer. And it's simple to make that go away. I just hit the button here, and then my screen comes back. The problem is with this screen and these buttons, you cannot hit the button with a glove on, because it does not sense your finger with a glove on. You've got to actually touch it with your fingertip. So that's not really a big deal to make that go away, but it's just annoying as hell that every time you get in the tractor, that shows up. And so what it is telling me is that my service indicator, the oil needs to be changed. You set the counter for 250 hours, whatever your oil change interval is. So if it's 250 hours, you set the time, you set the counter. When the tractor has accumulated 250 hours, it gives you the warning, hey, something needs to be done. You change the oil, you reset the counter again, and it goes through and counts up again. The problem is, from day one, this tractor has never allowed me to reset that counter. And I complained to the dealer I bought the tractor from. They said they would come out and fix it. Well, here's the problem. When you live 2 hours from the dealer you bought the tractor from, it's going to be hard to get service, especially for something this simple. That what I am told, they've got to plug the laptop computer into it, do a software update, all is good. I guess I have not hounded them enough to come fix this. That's partly my fault. My belief is, you tell somebody one time, they should come out and do their job. Okay, maybe twice. They may need a reminder. So anyhow, I'm tired of dealing with it. I'm going to take it to my local John Deere dealer. I talked to the mechanic this morning. He seems to think he can plug his laptop in, go to Deere's website, get this corrected. So we're going to see. It's only about a 15-minute ride by tractor to the dealer, so rather than pay the service call for the dealer to come down to the farm, I'll just drive the tractor up there. I'm not doing much else today. So hopefully we can get this problem solved. But it goes back to what I have said earlier, in the quality of John Deere just is no longer there. The attention to detail is no longer there. A bit disappointing, which is, I'm sure, the case with any manufacturing company these days. It's all about the bottom line. So stay tuned. Let's see if we can get this issue solved. Someone asked on an earlier video how many hours I had on the tractor. I can tell you that I think 1,057 hours. I bought this tractor in 2014, I guess. December 2014. So I've had the tractor a little over 3 years. It had less than 300 hours on it when I bought it. So a little over 3 years. I've put about 700 hours on it, roughly. I think we had the problem fixed. So it took about an hour. So the mechanic got the software updated. So then I had to go through and reset everything as far as the interval, the service interval. That's where the problem came in. It is not clear on how to do that. Nowhere in my owner's manual did I see how to do that. So the mechanic had to pull up the John Deere service handbook or whatever. And after about 10 minutes of playing with this, we finally found where to go and reset that light or the counter. It shouldn't be that difficult. It should be in the owner's manual. Nowhere in there did I see it. But we've got it all squared away. Let me show you here if I can get back to it now in the menu. Okay, so this is where it is. The setup service, time since last service. So we've got it reset. So we've reset it to 0. And I've set an interval of 200 hours because I know, I don't know. I think I have about 50 hours on here since the last oil change. So I change the oil every 250 hours or so. So I think I have 200 or 50 hours since the last oil change. So I've got this set at 200. So once we put 200 hours on here, then I should get the warning about a service interval. I'll change the oil again, and then I can go back in and reset this. So before the software update, this screen was not on here where I could reset it. We think we have it fixed. We'll give it a try and hope for the best. I'll keep an eye on the counter here, make sure it counts up, and we'll go from there. But you know, it really shouldn't be this difficult, something this simple. But hey, at least I don't have to pat my head 3 times and rub my belly to reset the hours anymore. All right, see ya.